Hey, what's up guys? Today I'm going to review one of my very first LEGO Star Wars sets, and that is the 2013 ATRT. This set is set number 75002. It retailed for $20, and it included 222 pieces. It also came with 4 minifigs, a 501st Clone Trooper, a Clone Wars Yoda, a Sniper Jortica, which not everyone counts as a minifigure, but I will. And a Commando Droid captain. So, pretty cool minifig selection, but without further ado, let's get started. First up, we have this 501st Clone Trooper, and this is probably the reason why many of us bought this set, and that's because this is the very first 501st Trooper we ever saw. So, before this, we never saw a 501st Trooper, so this was very cool. And he has some very nice printing, and he actually, I think this is one of the first clones to ever have leg printing. So that's pretty cool. Like back in 2013, most clones didn't have leg printing, so this is pretty cool. He has some very nice torso printing. I really like that. His armors are all blue, which I don't mind, but I do like the 2020 version a little bit better. Obviously, he comes with a blaster, pretty normal. He has some back printing, also pretty standard for clones. And then the helmet, which is probably the coolest part about this minifig, is also very nice. You can see that, there's that blue stripe going up the middle. And then under it, you have the classic Clone Wars face, which I kind of like. But even if you don't like it, it's going to be covered by the helmet most of the time. So I don't think people really cared. So yeah, really great minifigures. Although it would have been nice to get a couple more of these in the next up, we have Yoda. And this is the Clone Wars version. So you will see that the head is a bit of a weird mold. It's supposed to look like, from the Clone Wars. I don't mind it. It's definitely not as good as the movie version, but it's still pretty cool. So, he obviously comes with a green lightsaber. He has, those short legs. Some pretty decent torso printing. It's kind of like robes, so I like it. Not much on the back, just kind of a hood and a bit of hair. And actually, probably my main complaint about this minifigure is the head, and it's rubber, so eventually over time this will get really loose and come off. So that's kind of like my one complaint about this minifigure, but other than that, pretty cool minifigure, and it's I still like it. So for the first minifigure of the baddies, we have this Commando Droid captain, and he looks pretty cool. He obviously doesn't have any torso printing or anything. He's basically a regular droid. Let's see if I can get some light in there. But he has a different mold for the head, which looks pretty cool. And I have to say, I'm not a huge fan of this minifigure. I mean, they did as best as they could. I just don't like how they use the Super Battle Droid legs for this. I don't love it. Of course, he comes with a blaster, pretty normal, but yeah, so the main thing that I like about this minifigure is the head. I think it looks really cool. But yeah, other than that, not my favorite minifig, but still pretty cool to get. Alright, so this last minifig isn't exactly a minifig, but that is the Sniper Jortica, and I have to say, I do like him. Of course, he is completely inaccurate. He's supposed to have like a shield in the front here, but I still like him. Of course, he has the regular kind of legs for a Jortica, but the body is much different. You have some back kind of armor here, and then you have this kind of a hood, which I kind of like. I think it looks pretty cool. And then, the rest of the body here, and the long gun. So I am kind of happy that LEGO did try to, to make this. At least they tried. Of course it's completely inaccurate, but I still like it, and I think it looks pretty cool. Alright, so here we have it. This is the ATRT, or to be more specific, the 501st ATRT. So, I will say it looks really cool, but of course it is, completely inaccurate. It is not minifig scale. But yeah, so starting off on the feet have some very nice detailing. Not much, but I still like them. Of course, they can move a little bit, but not much. Also all these joints can move. That's basically what every ATRT can do. So nothing special here. And actually, one thing I do like is that you just have detailing here that actually lets it stop in the right place. So you can see here, I cannot move it farther, and that's perfect because, it's supposed to be like that. So I do like that. It's pretty cool. And then here in the front, you have this long gun. And this is before the days of stud shooters or spring loader shooters. So, it's a clean model. So that does take away from playability, but I do like this much better. And then here in the front, you just have kind of some armor. It is stickers, so you have about 6 stickers here. You got 2, 4, I guess 4. So not too many, but still pretty cool. You know, they add some detailing. You see the file first there, file first again there. So pretty cool. You can see here. The one thing I kind of have that I kind of don't like is that this leans back quite a lot, and it just kind of looks weird to me. Kind of wish it stopped like there or something, but whatever, doesn't matter too much. Here we have the seat for the clone trooper, and of course you could take him and sit him in the seat. We'll do that now, and it is all studs, so that is a bit of a problem. And you can just sit in there. Let's get him in there. All right, so he is sitting in there, and you know, he's pretty nice. He's not gonna fall out or anything. And then actually, luckily, they gave us a spot to put the blaster, which is always a good thing. I hate, you know, just having my blasters loose. It's a bit annoying. There we go. So it just sits in there, and it sits, you know, it's nice in there, so it's not gonna fall out. But my biggest complaint about this, about how the minifigure sits, and actually about all ATRTs up until the 501st Battle Pack came out, is that you can see here, if I move this, the handles are just attached by like 1 brick, so nothing's really holding it, so that when I pull it out, or the minifigure out, everything just comes out. So that is probably the biggest complaint I have about this set. You know, of course you could take it out and just put it back, it's not that hard, but that is quite annoying. And another bit of a flaw with this set is that these just get knocked off all the time, which is a bit annoying. The 501st Battle Pack did it much better. But, you know, 2013, something was perfect, although it was a great year. I think it was perfect. So, yeah, that is basically the ATRT. So, I really like it, but it does have a couple flaws. Alright, so I personally think this is a pretty cool set. Of course, some of that might just come from nostalgia, because this is one of my first sets, so, you know, I do really, really like it, but it does have its flaws. The minifigures, I would have rather gotten, like, I don't know, 2 501st Troopers, maybe take away Yoda or the Commando Droid. The Sniper Droid, you know, they could have left in there for playability, which is pretty nice. But yeah, I think, you know, the pricing was all good and everything, so, like, you know, not too overpriced, not too underpriced, you know, and it was the first time we got that 501st Troopers, so that was really, really cool. So yeah, hope you like the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave a comment about if you like the set or not, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.